What is going on? I'm zmot. I think we are live here. I believe. Please. Yep, someone says here we go. Let me know in the comments, in the chat, how the video looks and all of that sort of fun stuff, please. I think we're live. Now, this account is an account that I've kind of had hidden, not really public for a long time, but as you can see by the number of resources in the top of the screen, I hit the trader and hit the trader hard. I spent 700 tokens or trader tickets on all of the resources, 25 million gold. HQ23 is the first thing we're going to do. Just like I said, we're going to do that super quickly. Get some resources spent. Didn't even put a dent in my resources. Holy crow. Next up, we're going to get over to here. I'm going to get bullet started. We're going to upgrade bullet. What the? Oh, headquarters required, right. Okay, so we're going to get the diamond, have the headquarters. We're going to get bullet started. Now, I want to show you something that is super awesome. I kind of assume this is a bug, but if you go into your armory, check this out. Bombardiers are already maxed. Maxed Bombardiers coming free with HQ23. I'm pretty stoked on that. That's a big deal. We're going to get the armory started as well. As you can see on this account, there's not a lot of diamonds, but still tons and tons of resources. Went very lucky. Have not been raided in a number of days. And that's why I have 3 prototypes down. I would highly put down... You're not serious right now, Ikit. You're not serious. Let me know your task force, or come join Triangle 9. Ikit, I want to see what XP you're at. That's ridiculous. For those of you who don't know, Ikit was a huge Rush Wars player, and so he has a ton of diamonds. He said he's going to diamond finish all of HQ23, it sounds like, I think. I'm going to switch accounts. I'll be back in just 1 second so I can be on my proper main account. Okay, I love that loading screen. That loading screen is so sick. Yeah, the Max Bombardiers have to be a bug. I agree 100%. I think that was Brian Fletcher. Yes, it was. So now what we're going to do here on this account, I do not have enough resources, it appears, to upgrade my headquarters. Rip me. But we're going to get the daily reward. I'm tempted to take stone. I'm going to do it. I hate to do this. I always take shards. I'm going to take stone from that. Operation reward. I'm going to take gold for that as well. As you can see, we've got 9,000 diamonds. It's time to touch the resource boat. I'm very curious to see how many resources we actually have in this boat. Gold should be pretty good, but let's get some resources flowing, just filling up all of the storages. This is why you don't touch your boat. As you can see there, oh, I didn't even fill up the wood, it looks like. Oh, there we go. So we still have more sitting in that boat. That's fantastic. Let's get our headquarters up to level 23. For those of you who said resource boat does have limits, clearly it doesn't work. Oh, live is down. What does that mean? Can you guys see me? Am I talking to no one? Okay, people, Westside saying refresh. So hopefully all is well on your end. We're going to diamond finish that headquarters. Boom, done. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go back to the resource boat. We're going to get a whole bunch more. Look at this, just resource boat coming in clutch. Now that's only 2 weeks worth. Obviously, for those of you who have more, have been leaving it for longer, you'll be in better shape. I'm gonna upgrade that armory right this second. Gotta spend some diamonds. Man, I hate this, but that's what I've been saving for. So let's get the armory done. Let's get Mr. Bullet over here done. We're gonna upgrade Bullet. Spend those. You know what? Let's get zookas going first. I want to get... Zookas are more important to me. Let's get those zookas upgraded to max. Let's do that right this second. More diamonds spent. Boom. Zookas level 22. So good. The boat does not have a limit. The boat just has a limit of how long you leave it sitting there for. Let's get some more gold. Look at that. 7.1 million more gold coming in. Boom. Just like that. Now we can upgrade Bullet. Magical times. Let's get bullet done. Let's get some more gold from the boat. Resource boat, just so clutch. So for those of you, oh, look at that. I didn't realize it had those extra sandbags around there. I didn't notice that before. So HQ23, all about it. Now, I've got an operation attack set aside for myself. So we're going to boost up these beautiful, beautiful statues. And we're going to bring out some level 22 zookas. Now, a lot of people saying that their instant training is no longer working, apparently. I don't seem to have instant training in my store even, so I don't really know what's going on there. If any of you have an answer, apparently it started working for some people. I don't know if this is a bug or a feature or what, but I'd really, really like instant training when I finish doing all of these statues boosted. So the amount of resources you get in your resource boat depend on how many free islands you have. So I have 177 free right now. I typically have 190. Also depends on how I see I have 14 resource spaces of each kind that I own. Oops, 13. Someone took that one right there. This is the last person that's been fighting me. So if your game is saying there's an update, but it's not in the App Store, I would recommend refreshing your App Store on iOS 13. It's as simple as pulling down or reboot. Some countries may not have it. Ron Pena, live from Houston, is in the house. Now we're going to load some zookas, level 22 zookas, and we're going to see just if I act... Oh, no instant training. Now, they said we're going to get free instant training for 3 days, but I don't see it in my store yet, so guessing that is not there yet. A little bit unfortunate. Went through 4,000 diamonds. Do we have anything else upgrading? No, we don't have any resources, so that's a bit sad. Let's just hit that operation attack. We're gonna use Brick on this attack because Brick is Requiem's girlfriend for starters. But yeah, so in the App Store, if the game pops up and says game update available and takes you to the App Store, in the App Store you have to refresh. I would scroll down, but and yeah, exactly, force close. So in order to force close, pull the screen up and then swipe it away. It will be there. It will be there. It will be there. Reboot, force close, refresh, try all of the things. And Apple has to propagate it, so it might be that if you're in somewhere besides North America or like the UK, it's not quite in your country yet. I kind of doubt that's the case, but keep trying. You'll get there. This is all fresh and brand spanking new. Let's have a look at this operation attack with our level 22 Zookas. Am I going to be the first one with level 22 Zookas? Does it look like? Yes, the first attack in our task force with level 22 Zookas. So we're going to go over on the right-hand side. We're going to farm all sorts of cells. Now, I got to be upfront with you. My operation attacks this week have been awful. You know that Together We Boom video series I've been doing? This is going to break that series for this week, I suppose. But the first 2 attacks this week were dead set awful. So this should be a gimme. This attack should be a complete and utter gimme. And that's why I have reserved it for myself, because I need to get back on the horse. So far, my attacks have been just awful. So sometimes when your attacks have not been super good, you gotta just get back on the horse and get a good attack in. So I'm gonna throw barrage. Yes, I know we could do this with artillery, but I just need to get rid of all of these mines. Probably don't even need to get rid of those mines, but I'm gonna do it anyways. I'm gonna jump up into here. We're gonna go super, super careful, and I'm just gonna farm as much GBE as I possibly can. So the beauty of this attack, I don't even know how much health this has. Probably should have checked. But the failures are going to be shown. Don't get me wrong. It's just that because this recording won't be part of that, it kind of throws me off a little bit. Now, hopefully we have lost our first couple level 22 Zookas. So Zookas are not invincible, sadly, it seems. I really was tempted to throw a boat or 2 of Bombardiers in here just to see how they're going to react against operations. so far, I don't think they're going to be super, super strong. Just a warning. But we'll see. Now, as soon as we get up into there, we're going to run away before those rocket launchers start shooting us in the face. Typically can get 2 more cells there. But like I said, my attacks have not been good lately. So I'm just going to take this as careful as I possibly can. Now we're going to run down into here, into this corner. Let our troops get nice and foldy. And as soon as like I said, I'm going super cautious. We're going to do a middle flare as well, just to make sure our troops get super, super low. Probably don't need it because there's machine guns sitting in front of those rocket launchers back there. But I just live streams and attacking and talking and all of the things at the same time. We're just going to go as cautious as possible. We've got 215 GBE. We should be good. Now, the only thing to be aware of here is there's a building missing at the shore there, it looks like. I'm going to do a super, super long flare up into there, and we're going to drop brick as late as I possibly can. Now that all of my troops have crossed that yellow line, we're going to drop brick. Oh, having to do a live stream after just having a conference call, my voice is already shot. Now, typically you would stop down below the mortars. That way you can do this, so what do they call it? A wrap around the mortars. But I'm going all the way, baby. We're going to walk all the way up into this corner. And I'm going to do a double smoke just like this. Whew. Because we dropped brick late, she's going to help us out a little bit there. And I'm going to go like this. We're going to throw critters down here just to get that mortar to not blow our faces up. And hopefully, we should be all good because we have so many shocks that not a big deal. So my first operation attack with level 22 zookas was a success. Sadly, it sounds like some of you are still not getting the update. Hopefully you get that soon. I'm excited. I don't have one specific reason to be excited, but just having things to upgrade. Now I've got to get some resources. What you've missed so far, Taylor Sturgeon in the chat, by the way, that is Stunton, who is the king of Callisto, so the fact that he gives that the arm flex is a nod in the right direction. GBE 33. So let's keep this going. What I'm going to do now is, sadly, my instant training is not in the store. So I really want to do some Bombardier stuff. We're going to have to spend some diamonds to do that. Let's use a couple Zooka hits first, just to keep the train rolling. Actually, you know what? I want to go back and make sure that the actual attack screen actually shows level 22 Zookas. So good. Big fan of that. So I don't even know how much damage they do, but it's more. And so let's just attack some people just so they see the level 22 Zookas in their rear view mirror. I should get my other account updated as well, but that's going to have to wait a moment. Let's keep going. Man, level 22 Zookas, Micro Goldberg in the house. Now, I was kind of hoping that when I hit attack, there'd be all sorts of people online because they're trying to raid. Now, one thing to be aware of, all of a sudden, all of those level 65s in your map are going to be attacking more. So someone in Discord mentioned it, but I thought it was worth re-mentioning. Put some prototypes out. I know some of you, including me, don't really care about defense all that much, but put some prototypes out there. Get some extra intel and diamonds for your task force and for yourself. As you probably just saw, intel and diamonds fairly important right now. Raiding bases with 3 boats of Zookas. So good. Love it. Iken, if you're not in Triangle 9, get in here. I want to see that XP level, please, and thank you. Do we have a spot? Boom. Lovely. No. Let's have a look at Perrin's base. I want to see this. What's he got? He's got, look at this, 4 different boats with warriors, with 9 warriors apiece. Dude, that is ridiculous. I'll make a spot. Let's see if I can make a spot. I don't think I can. Do we have anyone who's just in dumping intel? I don't think we do. So that is one of the advantages of... That's one of the advantages of this update coming back, is that all of a sudden all of these players are coming back, and so good. I mean, let's you know what? Let's do a live watching of the Fang. What's he got here? Grenadiers getting, oh, look at this, one boat of Grenadiers. That means he's going to do a core hit as well. Lost the delay on this rocket launcher, a little bit unfortunate there. So using the last boat of Grenadiers to get rid of the shield gens. Now, this is Krish, by the way, Krissh. Now, Ready Set Rachel in the chat. Let's get her up to moderator. Hello, new moderator. Welcome. Please don't abuse your power. Shouldn't you be like... Rachel is making like 4,000 batches of cookies right now, I think, so it's a bit of an honor to have her here. Let's see here. We got 1 shock, 2 shocks. This is a pretty good core hit. I'm going to bet that he's got this down, because I can only see 1 shock over here, 1 shock back here, and then here, I'm thinking... Let's see what we've got. Good back flare for flaring the core. Critters coming out. Well-timed critters. Well-timed shocks. Boom. This is going down. I am yelling timber. Let's go. Come on. Nether shock. That machine gun. Boom. So let's see how much health was on that. That was about 1.2 million health, probably based on some buildings being gone and stuff like that. Love it when players smoke their troops after the hit. Boom. Shalaka laka, as they say in NBA Jam like 94. Was that what that was? He's heating up. So let's just raid you know what? Let's just get rid of bomb. Let's just get rid of these guys. I know I just upgraded, but look at this. Oh, snap. So I thought Bombardiers would have to require... That's even... sorry. I thought Bombardiers were max for HQ22. When you launch the game, your Bombardiers will be maxed for HQ23, even if you are on HQ22. Wow. So that's gotta be a bug. Free Bombardiers to max. That's... A bunch of people in my comments were saying that they were going to spend a whole bunch of resources upgrading their Bombardiers, and now you don't have to. So that is just huge, huge, huge news. Free Bombardiers. Now, I don't really have any idea what sort of troop combo we need to use with Bombardiers. On warships, there were some rifle actions, so we're going to load maybe 4 boats of Bombardiers. We're going to load... let's just go like that for now. We're going to use brick, or bullet I should say, since we've got level 9 bullet. Let's get our energy drink up to max as well. Boom. Let's spend some diamonds on that. So we've got energy level, drink level 6 now. We've got bullet level 9. So let's just wreck some people. Bullet with energy drink is what we're after. Bullet with energy drink is what we're after. Is there an NBA Jam app? I don't know. If there is, that'd be so... One more thing. Please, Supercell, if you're out there, please give us Big Head mode, even for a day. Speaking of NBA Jam, I would love Big Head mode. It'd be ridiculous. Oh, I have not, but I don't have... The thing is, I guess that's what I could spend my resources on. Great call, Dave. Dave coming in hot. Let's get that new shock mine out there for starters. Where can I hide my shock mine? Right there. Boom. Shock mine hidden. Let's build our new boom mine. So clutch, Dave. Dave, you are a king among men. Got our new boom mine out there hidden away. Baby flamethrower. Baby flamethrower. Do. Baby flame. Yeah, you get the idea. Any of you who have kids are just swearing and cursing at me right now. Absolutely just ruined some people's days. My apologies. We got the baby flamethrower. Now that's stuck in my head too. Man, oh man. I had my sound off this whole time. Just complete dummy on my part. Let's get some Bombardiers into the game. So we're going to smoke Bombardiers. I don't think there's a lot of smoking Bombardiers in warships. So we're just going to get it rocking. We're going to go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And some bullet action. And we're just going to flare all the way back there. Now, the beautiful thing about Bombardiers is they are incredibly accurate. They're not like Grenadiers where they're gonna... Can we hit two mines? Oh, look at that. So close to losing all of the Bombardiers. So Bombardiers with no troop health definitely need some careful attention. That was very, very almost bad. We're going to throw our med kit back in there, get our Bombardiers rocking and rolling. Bullet's going to go out front. They don't have a grappler, thankfully. And now, hopefully, all of the Bombardier action is going to go well. Look at this, just wrecking this base. We've got all sorts of GBE, so I should be able to get all sorts of energy drinks out of this as well. As you saw, we've got energy drink to max level. Now let's shock some things here. Gonna hit that energy drink a little bit early. I just don't want to lose any of my bulletness. We're gonna throw a shock right about here. I mean, this looks usable. I don't know what troops you guys are thinking about using with the Bombardiers, but so far this is looking fairly good. Obviously we are full boosted, so I'm not sure it's an accurate representation of how this is going to go, but boom. Bombardiers smoking to the back of the base, much like Grenadiers, but with a little bit less health. This has potential, folks. I'm just going to share this in the task force so that we can see what's going on. Let's keep going. I wonder how many Bombardiers you actually require. They've got a grappler. Well done, smart thinking, but we're going to get rid of your grappler. I see your grappler, and I raise it barrage. Now, don't make your buildings touch. That's just not wise. Now, as you saw, we do have to clear some mines, so I'm going to go like this. We're going to go with one Bombardier and one bullet and see if we can't wreck this base. Spoiler alert, I am fairly confident we can. Now, I don't know. Notifications are always a bit weird when there's an update, so I don't really know, especially on Android. I actually got notified by an account that I didn't even have on my phone anymore, so I can't say for sure. Mr. Glasgow Kiss Mississippi in the chat. Hello. I will do a direct core hit with Bombardiers very, very soon. I just wanted to, we're gonna work through some things first. Let's get rid of, I guess we don't have to get rid of anything back here, do we? So Bombardiers just going to hang out at the back here, and they should be just, I mean, this should be GG, I think, unless that shock launcher gets a hold of them somehow. But let's just leave them and see what happens. I wouldn't mind seeing them get hit by a shock launcher just to see how their health scales. Here we go. Not bad. So they can get hit by a couple shock launchers. No big deal at all. Let's throw a shock out here just to be on the safe side. Now, using one boat of Bombardiers, probably not your best option. Oh, rocket launcher just melted my face off, so don't recommend that at all. Now, I also don't actually know what the health of the Bombardiers is, or what the range is. I did not do any attacks on warships this year. That's not something that I'm necessarily proud of, but I just, for whatever reason, didn't have any. So, let's flare the core and see if we can't get Bullet a bit closer so that we can get some Bombardiers. They're doing a bunch of damage to that core. Look at that. Like, those Bombardier shells are doing a bunch of damage. Now, obviously, we are full boosted, but that's pretty darn good. One boat of Bombardiers. Now, this person does have all offense, so that's not super, super amazing, but let's bring in all of the I'm going to bring in all Bombardiers and we'll just do a core hit. I'm very, very curious to see if we can't smoke them like zookas just to see what happens, because this could be epically amazing, especially with this extra separation we're going to have with Bullet. So we're going to bring Bullet. We're going to bring in, should I upgrade Taunt to max? I think I am going to upgrade Taunt to max. Let's do that as well. Boom. So we've now spent 6,000 diamonds. We've got Bullet, Taunt to max as well. Shock Knuckles really don't care about. But we've got Bullet to 9. We've got Energy Drink to 6 and Taunt to 6. Now we're going to do a Taunt core hit with Bullet, and let's just see what we can do. That's a very interesting base. We can hit core from right about here, I would say, the old-fashioned Scorpion base. For those of you who have never seen it before, lots of people have had that base many times in the past. Where are all of your mines? So, don't think we have to worry about these mines. Definitely have to worry about these grapplers, though, so I'm going to barrage those. Lots and lots of GBE. I really don't want my first ever core hit using Bombardiers to go poorly, so we're just going to clear all of the things. Going to get all of our troops right into this smoke right about here. Hopefully. Then we're going to go back. Like, I think we can go way back with these guys because they have so much range. I'm going to try and get as much separation between them and Bullet as I possibly can. It does appear that Bullet is a little bit faster, which is great news because we can get them all the way back into this smoke at the very back, I think. And then we're going to flare the core as soon as Bullet moves back just a little bit more. There we go. Oh. There we go. Don't spread out. Okay, so there's a lesson learned right there. Don't let your Bombardiers... Oh, man. Was that a single shot on the core? That was a single shot on the core, I think. Krish, you are a beast. Thank you very much for that. I don't know what number that is or what currency that is, but thank you so much. I got to watch that replay because that looked insane. Did they get one shot off? Is that what just happened? Come on. This is... And for those of you who are struggling to get the update right now, I apologize. I hate to hear that. Hopefully you guys can get it soon. Actually, I'm fairly confident you will get it soon, but I just want to go down to half mode here. So there's one shot from all of the dudes. Look at that. All of the Bombardiers. Let's flash kill. I need to flash kill the headquarters right now. We're going to get Brick in here, and we're going to flash kill a headquarters. Come on. I am so excited about this. This looks like it is so ridiculously op that it's going to be just silly. So we're going to walk Brick and some Bombardiers all the way back, and we're going to flash kill this headquarters, and it's going to be absolutely silly. I'm going to use some extra smokes just to make sure that we get all of our dudes and lady to the back. Get running, Brick. I love how I said I'm going to flash kill, and then I've already lost the delay, so shouldn't matter though because we are going to hit one mine right about there. Not overly concerned. As you saw, these Bombardier dudes can hit 2 mines. That person clearly does not have max level mines because Bombardier's still looking like they're in full healthy mode. We're going to get back into here. Brick is going to carry along. We're going to go 1, 2, 3 and hopefully get all of our stuff into this area back here. And I'm not going to shock anything. I'm just going to flare the core, I guess. Let's just do that. We're just going to flare the core, and everyone's going to go like this. Everything's going to fly, and boom, with some ice up the front. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. So far, the update is going great. There are no bugs except for people who had instant training, lost instant training, me included. I assume that's going to be a quick one to resolve. If not, that's on the sad side. War Factory, I will do. I'll do War Factory as a separate video just because otherwise it's going to be confusing for people. People do look for that and it does help them. So, I gotta say, Bombardiers have just... Hey, Requiem is running the show, timing people out. Thank you very much, sir. There was someone in earlier who kept spamming their channel and saying, come in and watch me and stuff like that. So please don't do that stuff. Just come in and say hi. And then after you've been in for a while or something, that's not a big deal. But if the first thing's out of your mouth is, hey, come watch me, that's offside. I think that's the best way to describe it. So, I gotta say, Bombardiers, I did not expect them to do this much damage. I don't know if that was just me not having a clue what Bombardiers actually do or what, but I gotta say, these things are the new core-hitting machines. Maybe they've replaced zookas? I don't know, but so far, I don't know, like, I wish I could do an operation attack with these things right now. You know what? I think we can. Let me just check my other account here in a second, because we might just be able to do a core hit using nothing but Bombardiers, because they... Oh no, we hit a shock mine. We're going to go like this again. We're going to smoke. Uh-oh, get back. Where are you guys off to? Where are you off to? They like to spread, do they? Okay, did not know that about the Bombardier dudes. So, losing all sorts of Bombardiers. Going to have to work on my strategy for those guys. Come on. Down goes the core. I mean, that was awful. That was not well done on my part, because I didn't realize they were going to spread. Ryan does not just wrecked a base with heavies and Bombardiers. I don't think you actually even need heavies, to be honest. That was an awful, awful hit. But if you watch my previous hits, Bombardiers seem to be just so strong. Like George says, they are tiny, though. Let's see if we can get a friendly challenge here. FC, please. Now I'm going to switch accounts, see if I can't do an operation hit with these little dudes. I just want to see how much space they fill up first, because, yeah, I mean, extra builder and troop training. If you look into my... Here's the only bug that we've seen so far. I just don't have instant training. It's gone. Bombardier's not loading grayed out in your armory. You don't use your armory to load them. You use your landing crafts to load them, if that makes any sense. Bombardiers are already maxed. That is the best bug I've ever seen. Bombardiers come fully maxed out. As you can see here, they're grayed out because they're already max level. So crazy. So good. Yeah, Bombardiers are possibly the oppest troop to ever op, it seems like. Let's see if I can load... Let's see if I can load a... can I load? I don't want to change troops, but we're already loaded, so I don't know. All I can tell you is that I can load up. Other people seem to be able to load them. Look at that. Ask for a friendly challenge. You get 4 of them. So what I want to do here is just quickly see how in the world do Bombardiers like to stack. Let's go 6, 7, 8. I'm going to flare them right into there. And we're just going to see if they spread out. It seems like they're going to spread out. That seems like you can't get Bombardiers underneath one smoke is my general impression. And the fact they have so much range means they're going to go backwards. Let's go over to here and see if we drop our smoke absolutely perfect, if we can get them to stay put. So it looks like they just don't want to... That's not in their repertoire. So going to be interesting to see how people park Bombardiers underneath smoke. It's clear the answer clearly is not one smoke, unless maybe we reduce the number of Bombardiers, because look, we keep having them pop out. So that's why you use a friendly challenge. Yeah, there we go. So people are seeing the update in the App Store. That's great news. Hopefully it's just the App Store is this big black box and no one can see what the heck's going on, and when it works well, it works well. Yeah, Krish, I agree 100%. Hopefully we get some new operation maps. All of this level 22 Zooka stuff is going to push people's operations up higher. They're going to be clearing their maps more to get more resources, which means people are going to have more intel. So the average task force is going to go from Massive Attack to Forlorn Hope or Ticker Tape to Mambo or whatever it might be. So hopefully we get some new content there soon. Let's do one more hit with the Bombardiers, and we'll just see. I'm excited. This just seems like it's like there's so much potential with these dudes. So let me know in the comments or in the chat what you're hoping to do with Bombardiers, how you plan to use Bombardiers, and if you think that do you think that they can back off and make us like upgrade Bombardiers after we've already used them as max? I'm very, very curious to see if that's a bug, how they deal with it, because, I mean, everyone has max level Bombardiers right now, even if you're not HQ23. Uh-oh, there's a shock mine behind that, I think. Let's go like this. We're going to place our Bombardiers back in there. We're going to flare... I don't even know. I guess I have to like re-flare to keep them underneath, and then we're going to flare there and go shock, 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 I guess. I don't even know how to put these guys underneath smoke. The best we've had so far is when there was a corner base. They all kind of hung out there. or maybe you need to throw your smokes a little bit earlier, but they just ruin headquarters. Like, they are just crushing it for us here. As you saw, I lost 8 there, so there's gonna need to be, I'm gonna need to either get better. You know what? Watch this. Watch this. This is going to be magical. Please work. Now, for those of you who have never seen this before, you're in for a treat. For those of you who have seen this before, you know exactly what's coming, I think. This is one of my favorite maneuvers in all of Boom Beach, and that is, I'll show you here in a sec. This is a little bit critical. We've got to get this down exactly right, or bad things are going to happen. Now, we're going to flare right to that hot pot, and we're going to do some magic, and I'm going to show you a magic trick. We just lost someone to a boom mine, I think it was. We're going to go 1, 2 into there. We're going to throw some critters on this here machine gun, and watch this. They're all going to dance around on that hot pot. It's going to be magical. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, I guess. And come on. Look at that. Bombardiers on the hot pot. Didn't work quite so well, but please throw some Bombardiers on the hot pot. Good way to keep them underneath one smoke. Bombardiers, Grandpas are up. Yes, Grandpas are, especially at this time of year, Christmas time, Grandpas are the best. Let's see if we can't. How much health does this have? Yes, a shield and ice. Let's spend a couple more diamonds here. How is my baby shark flamethrower? There we go. Still going strong. I'm just going to test to make sure I don't have second builder. I kind of assume I don't. Do I even have room to put this somewhere? This is my problem. I can never find room to put things. I need to clean my room a little bit. Is there room back here? Is there room? Is there... I just can't... Can I put it somewhere, please? There? Oh, there we go. No, so I don't have second builder. So second builder was supposed to be here, supposed to be free, but it looks like it's not. Let's get... Where did that base go? This is going to be my last base. I got other things I got to do. If you guys come up with a way to get Bombardiers to sit where you want them to underneath smoke, please do let me know. But for now, we're just going to throw some critters and some smoke and some shocks and just see what we can do. I can't remember how much health. I think this base has like 600,000 health, something along those lines. So we're going to try our best just to absolutely punish it. I'm not going to get rid of the shields. We're going to try to melt the shields, and this should be a good one. So Kern, thank you very much for throwing out your 5 ice base. This looks very... Now, by the way, for those of you who don't want to smoke Bombardiers, second wind with some rifles out front is very likely a very good option. For those of you who know what RCZM is, I think you just need to mix in some Bombardiers in with your RCZM. Probably a very, very good way to do it. Now, we have had confirmation that Everspark is fixed, by the way, which is also very, very good news. So far, I think this update is fairly clean as far as actual bugs go. So I don't know if that's actually the case or not, but so far in my dealings with it, it seems pretty good as far as bugs go. Now, we're going to flare back into here. We're going to flare into there. We're going to go critter, and then more critters. And we'll just see how long it takes them to melt that shield. So there's 2 hits. Not bad at all. Pretty good. We definitely lost some because they like to spread nice and wide, just like tanks and grenadiers do. But pretty impressive stuff. I gotta say, pretty good. I don't know, Luis, where instant training went. I don't know. I don't have it. I've just spent a whole bunch of diamonds on it. But we saved a bunch of diamonds by Gramps being maxed out of the gate. So Gramps is maxed. Pretty awesome. Zookas, I've already maxed them. We've got Bullet. He is maxed down here. Energy Drink and Taunt both maxed. Diamonds. Brandon, that is not accurate. I have tested. So right now, the prototypes say that they don't attack air. I think that is a bug. I am pretty confident that that's a bug. I have tested this, and the shock blaster, the laser, and the doom cannon all hit air troops. So Don't quote me on that. But prototypes, I think there's a bug where it doesn't actually show which prototypes shoot air troops. But there are no air troops, so we're going to have to wait until warships arrive. And either there's going to be like an optional update or a fix, or there's going to be something in warships. I don't know. But I can't buy new subscriptions. There's no subscriptions in here for me. So something's going on here. Something's a little bit wonky. It does say check, but it does, I mean, I don't know. So I'm guessing I need to restart my phone or something along those lines. But instant training apparently is working for some people, which is great news. These guys, resource boats, please. I've been telling you this for weeks and months. Don't click the resource boat. You can get so many resources in there, and in the event they bring more HQ levels or more upgrades or whatever, don't touch the boat. Or just use it for when you want to do a big upgrade. Let's check in on Perrins. I wanted to look at this base one more time. Check this out. Dude went crazy with his resource boat. Look at this. Level 23, level 23, level 23. Crushing his base with warriors. Just absolute beast. Throwing out the Hopper shield. Shout out to the Hopper network right there. Anyways, that's it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Again, big shout out to Krish for buying me a beer. I can actually say beer now. This stream is for 13 plus. The baby shark joke with the flamethrower was for all the dads, not for the kids. Kappa. Anyways, that's it for me. For all of you who came in and shared the bugs that you were seeing or that had recommendations of which troops to use or what to upgrade or whatever it might be, thank you very much. I have not checked warships because, as you can see here, we don't have a season going on right now. Now I'm going to show you something right now. This is the biggest facepalm moment for me in the last little bit. In Season 4, I did not claim any of my chests. Look at this. There is like 16 intel sitting there. There is all of these extra resources. This was not me trying to be smart to claim it when the upgrade came. This is just me being a dummy and forgetting. I did not touch warships. I did not have time for warships, so I did not go anywhere near it. So sad trombone on my part. Can we actually get a sad trombone in here? Hopefully that did not break your eardrums, but that was that's my confession for the day. I just totally blew that. 16 intel, was that 16 intel lost for the task force? So many resources lost for me and just dumb. So make sure you check your warships before the season ends. Sad. So anyways, that's it. One other small bug. If we go back to Perrin's base, I think he just mentioned it there. Check this out. The actual number on the back of the landing craft there says 26 for landing craft level 22. Says 26 for landing craft level 23 as well. Visual bug, not a big deal, but I hope they do fix that at some point. Oh, thanks for coming in, all and everyone. Thanks for your patience as well. I know this stream started late because we were waiting for the update to happen, and then when the update actually happened, I was in a conference call. So for those of you who came and helped and chatted or lurked, even lurkers are happy to help you too. Thanks for coming in. I shall talk to you soon. As always, don't forget to do the like, share, subscribe, click the bell, say hello, comment, downvote, all of those sorts of things. And I shall talk to you very, very soon. As always, thanks for coming in. I'm zmot. Peace.